name is Casey Sweeney. I am a shelter veterinarian at Snake River Animal Shelter, and I have a doctorate in veterinary medicine. I love being a shelter vet. One of my favorite parts is that we are able to treat animals that can't afford care elsewhere. And so sometimes people will have an emergency C-section, pyometra, which is a life-threatening illness due to being unspayed. And we are able, just within our facility, we are able to provide that at low or no cost for people that truly need it, which is one of my favorite parts of working here. I'd actually decided to become a vet because I really like helping people, which sounds a little counterproductive, but when you care for animals and in a veterinary setting, you're really helping care for the people as well. A lot of the people that unfortunately need to bring their pets to an animal shelter are facing housing insecurity, or a family member passed and they inherited a pet that they can't care for. And so a lot of the time we are really taking care of these pets that either really truly need veterinary care and that we are able to provide it for them, or just kind of treat whatever their owner couldn't afford to treat, get them back on their feet, either send them back home with that original owner or adopt them out to another home. So every shelter pet that comes into the shelter gets a full veterinary workup where I am doing a physical exam on them, making sure that they don't have any diseases, ailments that might need treatment, and then once they are deemed healthy or treated with the best of our ability with whatever we have at the time, we give them all vaccines that are age appropriate for their species, if they're a cat or a dog, and give them a microchip just so the potential adopter always has that information on hand in case they ever get lost. And then they do get spayed and neutered and then go home to their family. This level of care is really important with shelter pets in particular because we want to adopt out healthy pets to adopters that are treated with anything that we can treat in-house, and then being transparent with adopters if there is something that they need to maybe follow up with their regular veterinarian, or something that might cause issues later in life once they are adopted. So the reason why we think spaying and neutering is so important is, one, overpopulation and unwanted litters can really be a financial burden on the person that is surprised with them, and also kind of hard on our shelter systems that sometimes have to take those animals. In addition, spaying and neutering your pets can make them live longer. It prevents diseases and certain cancers, and is ultimately just healthier for the pet. Another reason we really encourage spaying and neutering your pets is that a large majority of the pets that are brought into the shelter or surrendered to the shelter were intentionally bred. People don't realize when they breed their own pets is that there's usually a huge financial loss. If everything goes well, you're still looking at vaccines, deworming, veterinary checks, and then oftentimes things don't always go according to plan. Sometimes your pet needs a C-section, or your puppies get sick, or you thought you might have 5 puppies and now you have 12. And so it's just a huge financial loss for people, and sometimes they can't recuperate that back by selling the puppies, or they can't find buyers for their puppies. And in cities and counties like ours, it is actually illegal to sell these pets in public spaces, which can also make that a little harder for people. At Snake River Animal Shelter, we do provide low-cost community spays and neuters for both cats and dogs. We also have a trap, neuter, release program for our feral cats, and it's really just to provide the community with spay and neuter surgeries that might not be able to be achieved elsewhere at a regular or retail veterinary clinic. And we provide full service veterinary care. We are doing physical exams on these guys, creating a custom anesthetic protocol based on their size, breed, weight, performing the surgery, sending them home with pain medications to go home, just a full service veterinary care that we are able to provide at low cost to help prevent overpopulation of pets, potentially health problems in the future, and just happier, healthier pets. The biggest benefit of vaccinating your animal is that it truly decreases illnesses that they can get that can either be harmful to you or your pet. Some diseases that pets carry, such as rabies, are zoonotic, meaning that they transfer from their pet to you, and so that's kind of the reason why some of them are required legally depending on the state and county. Another reason is that even if they do get sick, if your pet was vaccinated, the illness severity is greatly decreased. Another core vaccine for dogs it's usually called DHP, or distemper hepatitis parvovirus. Sometimes it's called DA2P, which is the adenovirus 2. And what this is preventing is distemper virus, hepatitis from adenovirus 2 virus, and parvovirus, which is our big three. And so it really helps keep your pet healthier. It saves you money at the vet in case your pet does get some of these illnesses. And it just really helps your pet live a longer, happier life. Microchipping your pets is super important. It is a little identification that is universal, so any veterinary clinic, most animal control officers, animal shelters, really anyone that has one of those microchip readers can scan it, look up the number in the system, which is connected to your phone number and your address. So if your pet ever gets lost, its collar falls off, its ID tag falls off, you have a legal way of showing that this is your pet and having that contact information where no matter where in the United States your pet is, if someone finds it, scans for that chip, it could be returned to you safe and sound.